Hey everybody, good morning. I am out here at the property this morning. I'm out here to try to work on this big gate. So this gate hits when it closes. This bracket here and the wood here hits against that lintel piece there that sticks out. And I don't know if this gate's gonna stay here permanently, so I don't want to go into a big in-depth fix, but I'm gonna do a temporary fix. And so I've been thinking about how to do this. I got some input for some other guys, and I've decided that the best way to fix this is to just modify this bracket here to tip the gate this way another 1.5 to 2 inches, and that is going to allow it to be tipped out enough so that it won't hit the lintel anymore. It hits on the other side too. And I'm going to achieve that by taking this bracket that holds the gate when it rolls here, this bracket, and I'm going to cut this mounting bracket off of it and then re-weld it back 1.5 inches. Then I can use the same holes, the same bracket, bolt it right back up here. It'll just stick this way another 1.5 inches. So it's the easiest fix. All I have to do is just cut this off with a grinder, re-weld it, and this should fix this gate. Now there are some nuts on the other side that stick out. I'm gonna cut those off, and I may have to do something else there. I'll show you that when I get to it, but right now I'm going to take this bracket off. All right, my tool bag. All of my sockets are in Ziploc bags. It was the easiest way to organize them. Otherwise, if I throw all the different sizes of sockets into one huge bag, then finding them is impossible. So I have them organized at least into different sizes and different drives. Now, let's see if we can do this without dropping this gate off. That one came off pretty easy. Now, I do have a stick down there to help hold the door, so hopefully the entire door doesn't fall over, because it's pretty heavy. I don't think I can set it up myself. If it falls over, I'm gonna have to put a chain on it and pull it back up with the truck. So avoid that at all costs. Okay. Second one off, and let's do this. In case this gate falls over, at least I don't want to lose a GoPro. I'll put it down here. All right, let's see how this works. And there we go. Exactly what I wanted to happen. So now the gate's just tipped against the wall here. You can sit there while we're working. Got my bracket off. Cut this flange off and move it back. And we'll be good to go. Let's do the other side. All right. So the gate can stay there. I got some boards against it, so it shouldn't tip over if the wind blows. I don't think the wind's gonna blow too hard today anyways. And I'm gonna grab those brackets and head to over to my buddy's house to see if I can use his welder. All right. Let's cut off this bracket. Okay, next I'm going to use a grinder here to clean off the metal so we can weld. Time to weld this baby up. Spot welds on there. Got my square to make sure we're square. Okay, looks good. So I got these roller brackets all welded up, and they're all set up, so hopefully they won't hit and the gate won't hit anymore when we close it. Let's go put them on and see what happens. All right, got the bracket back out here. Okay, go ahead, tip it. Oh, I gotta go take that piece of wood out. There's a piece of wood down there that's keeping it from tipping. Let me go do that. All right, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Tip this out. Put that bracket on there. Bolt in this. Okay. All right, let's put these back on. Okay. It's pretty tight. Let's see if it falls apart when I try to open it. Okay, the first try with the new door. It's still heavy. Let's see if it's gonna hit up there. I don't think so. It's still bouncing around because it's got all these knobbies on the other side. See all those bolts up there? I gotta take those bolts out so it'll run smoother. So, but this was the first step. All right, time to do the other side. All right, the next step in this process is going to be to get rid of all these bolts here that are sticking out because they're hitting on this roller. You can see right here. See them in there on the roller. And also the roller hits on this piece of wood here, so that will need to be moved down. But first plan of action will be to remove these bolts. All right, well, I got all of those little bolts taken out of the top, and now the gate actually works pretty darn smooth. It's still heavy because it's such a big gate, but it glides very smooth compared to what it used to. All right, well, it's the next day, and I think I'm going to try to finish the gate up here and fix these top boards. Now, I decided that the first thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if I can tip these brackets up a little bit, and then so I'm going to loosen the bolts. I'm going to tip the bracket up and see if possibly that will tip this bracket up enough so that I have a clearance and then I don't have to pull that whole board off and put it back on, because that's just a pain. So let's see if tipping the brackets will work. Well, I am happy because it looks like on this side, which was the worst, my fix definitely worked. And I'm not gonna have to pull that whole board off. So do the other side, then I'll put the boards back on the front side of the gate. I got this gate all put back together. Really happy with how it turned out. Put the strip back on the top. I secured these a little better. I'm still low on screws, so I've got to go get some screws to secure it a little better, but I'm going to do that here. But yeah, opens and closes really nice now, and it's still heavy, but at least it rolls pretty smooth. Very cool. All right, I think I can put this one on the done list. Thanks everybody for watching the video. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And as always, never forget to live before you die.